Hello Aquarians and welcome to my channel. This is a general reading from 1st of July until mid-July for you, okay? I hope you're doing well and everything's, being good and life is treating you well. So let's begin, Aquarians, okay? Where are you right now? And right now, your life situation is being represented with Knight of Pentacles, okay? Knight of Pentacles, basically, I feel like it's you, Aquarians, because Knight of Pentacles is someone who's being focused on work, someone who's very reliable, very very loyal, very committed to whatever they're doing, okay? And this person likes to do the same thing over again, follow the routine in order to finish the task from the start to the end, okay? This person, Knight of Pentacles, he's never in a hurry, okay? So if he's given some kind of a project, and maybe it's you, maybe you've been given a project, okay, Aquarians, and if you have been given a project with the Knight of Pentacles, do not moan about it, okay? Try not to hold any grudges against whoever gave you this project. Just get on with it. This will be best for you, okay? And the best way to get on with this project, to finish it, is to do what you normally do, okay? So follow whatever it's been tested by you. There is no need for you to implement anything new. Because if you are this person, I believe so, this is you actually, you've been very reliable, you've been very committed to your work, and you might be feeling right now as if your work is a little bit boring, as if it's dragging on, you've been doing the same thing over and over again, but this will lead you to success, Aquarian, all right? So don't worry about this, okay? Yeah, basically, I feel like this is you. So this is what you're doing right now. Nothing new, okay? Nothing new, but whatever you're doing, do it. And I know you're being slow in your approach, but your approach is very careful. Look at this guy here. I don't know if you can see, but he's got his eyes set on this coin. He's very careful in his thinking. He considers every single step that's ahead of him, okay? And that's what you gotta do. You gotta be very careful, very considerate in everything you do right now, okay? And Aquarius, what might be crossing you on or helping you? Well, with this new project, we've got 3 of Cups. I feel like what you might be experiencing soon is a high level of stress, okay? So please make sure that if you get stressed out, Aquarians, you take some time away, perhaps if you need to take time off from work, but this is not like you, Aquarians. So perhaps talk to your friends, go out for a beer or a drink with your friends. Your friends will be there for you, okay? From tomorrow, over the next 2 weeks. If there's something that's bothering you, and I feel like it's work related, if it's that project you're not happy about, something you've been asked to do by your boss, all right, Aquarians, if you feel like moaning about it, go and moan to your friends, because you've helped your friends in the past and they'll be there for you, okay? They'll be supporting you because you always give help, you always take care of other people, Aquarians, okay? Aquarius, so your friends will be there for you, so don't worry about that. But it's very important that in the next 2 weeks you create work-life balance for yourself, okay? Because with this card, I feel like what will help you with this, work situations that might be feeling a bit like tedious, but it's necessary for you to succeed. Take it as it comes, okay? Each day, step by step, slowly. It's important that that you remain calm, and if you can't do that, you make sure that you've got someone to talk to, okay? And your friends or your partners will be there for you because you've been for them in the past, you've been there for them. And basically 3 of Cups also may indicate some kind of celebration, okay? So this can also mean that whatever you're doing, You might be going out, you might be celebrating with your friends, but more than anything this card is about connecting with your friends, with people you love or care about, connecting with them on an emotional level. Okay, so you may need emotional support. You might feel like you need to get things off your chest, okay, because despite the fact that you are being seen very often, Aquarius, as someone who's very, if you're in a managerial position or a leading position, you've been seen as someone who's very by the book, okay? Perhaps sometimes people see you as someone who's emotionless, but actually deep down you are very, very emotional, okay? So for that reason, you may need your friends around. But with this card, it looks like, you know, what will help you is if you create harmonious relationships with people, okay? If you hanging around and spending time with the loved ones, people who care about you, because in order to get rid or reduce the stress you might be experiencing with this new project coming your way, or that's happening right now, in order to, you know, create work-life balance, you gotta go out, Aquarius. You gotta go for dinners with your partner. You gotta make sure everything is equal in your life, okay? Keep a work-life balance. That will really help you in the next 2 weeks, Aquarians. Now, what might be influencing on a subconscious level this feeling of, you know, you feeling like, you know, your work leads you nowhere. You might be feeling like that. You might be feeling like, you know, I've been working so hard. I've been doing everything I've been asked to do. I went over and above and beyond what was expected of me, and I can't see that I'm getting close to any success. But you are, okay? So just because you don't realize it, because on a subconscious level, it looks like 5 of Cups. You've experienced some disappointment in the past, okay? And unfortunately, what you're doing right now, Aquarius, what you might be doing right now, you might be focusing more on what was lost instead of what you gained from this situation, okay? Because you see, just like this guy here in 5 of Cups card, he's like standing and he's self-pitying himself. He's self-reflecting on why did the situation not turn out the way he wanted to, he hoped for it to turn out, okay? And he's blaming himself for it, okay? He's so much in his head thinking about the past, regretful past, okay, that he neglects to notice those 2 caps standing, I'm repeating that, behind him. So Aquarians, on a subconscious level, you are feeling regretful about something that happened in the past. And if it's work related, because it's a general reading, okay, something happened that you felt like it left you feeling disappointed, okay? You were disappointed, and because of this, you're focusing on your work, and you're trying to complete all the tasks, but at the same time, you're feeling like you're going nowhere, okay? So what I need to tell you, and what I would like you to know, Aquarians, is that, you know, we learn from everything that happened in the past. So perhaps instead of focusing on what you didn't gain, okay, basically self-doubting yourself or blaming yourself for whatever happened, whether this is at work, why something didn't work out the way you want it to work out. Perhaps it's important for you right now to focus on what you learned from this situation and how not to make the same mistake in any future, okay? Because this will help you, because right now it's like you're crying over spilled milk, okay? And look, there's a castle here, there is a bridge. This person could easily get to the castle, get to success, if he just stops focusing on those 3 caps, okay? There's still 2 caps standing. So what the universe is trying to tell you, or subconsciously what you should know about, maybe you don't know, but your mind is trying to slowly tell you, Aquarius, it's not that bad. Is it really that bad? Take the lesson you've learned from it and move forward, okay? Now, the past. So in the past influence is 9 of Cups. So in the past, your wish was fulfilled. Because you see, 9 of Cups in the tarot is a card that everyone wants to get. Why? because it's a wish being fulfilled. This card represents a person who's very proud of his accomplishment. He's got nice cups, nice 9 cups that he accomplished for his hard work. Perhaps he's fulfilled financially, he's fulfilled emotionally, and he's got a little gleam on his face. He's perhaps married, so perhaps his love life is sorted, and he's looking ahead to the bright future. Okay, and that's what happened in the past. You've achieved something. Perhaps you succeeded at work. Okay, if it's work related in your life, or perhaps it's love related, but I feel like it's work related in this particular situation. Okay, and because of that, you didn't expect for something to not go the way you've planned. Okay, and this is why you are being very focused on perhaps fixing this, working hard, making sure that this time perhaps you won't make the same mistake over again. Okay, because in the past, the reason why what made you become Knight of Pentacles, so this person is very slow, who likes to consider every single step in his procedure, likes to follow the same procedure over again. It's because you did whatever you did in the past work out to be successful. Okay, and this is why you keep doing the same thing, all right, over and over again. But at the same time, I feel like there was something that you perhaps couldn't control in the past, overlooked, and you are disappointed about it. I'm not really sure what this is. I hope that the rest of the reading will be able to reveal this to us. Okay, so now let's look where you're putting your energy right now, or where you will be putting your energy from tomorrow over the next 2 weeks, Aquarians. And we've got here a 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like, again, not only on a subconscious level, but on a conscious level, you experiencing some kind of emotional, financial loss. Okay, I feel like it's more to do with emotions. Something hasn't gone the way expected. Okay, someone or something, some kind of situation, people at work, someone left you out in the cold, Aquarians. Okay, and you been perhaps isolated right now, and just like this person in 5 of Pentacles, you may need some support right now of your friends. Okay, because you know, a 5 of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean that you've experienced financial loss. It's more to do perhaps with emotional loss. Okay, yeah, and you may need help right now. It's something that you didn't expect. It just happened. You were like left out in the cold, just like these people. Okay, so if this is your situation right now, you know, you need to seek some advice from your friends, your family members, whoever can help you. Okay, so I feel like, again, to do with work, something happened in your life. Only you know what happened, so take as resonates with you, Aquarians, because I can only give you and tell you what the card's telling me. Okay, and if I see their story being lined up, that's very clear, then I'll tell you. But let's go step by step, just like you do with your Knight of Pentacles, and see where it takes us. Okay, and in the near future, it looks like you are being represented with 8 of well, it's a strength card, in fact. Okay, so this could go 2 ways. I feel like in the future you'll be very strong. Okay, you'll be able to control your emotions. You'll be in tune with your emotions. And I think, Aquarians, this is actually you, because you are very good at controlling your emotions. Okay, unless someone really gets to you, then you can lose it. Okay, but on a normal day-to-day basis, from what I know and I've experienced, you are very good at controlling your emotions. And if you are not, Aquarians, if these situations that left you feeling disappointed or regretful in the recent past, and left you feeling as if you were left out in the cold, whatever happened, okay, maybe something happened at work, maybe your boss did not appreciate you. Maybe you got promoted in the past, okay? You got some kind of promotion, success in your life. But in the end, something didn't go your way. Maybe it was a project, okay? Maybe your boss wasn't happy with you. You got left out in the cold. Whatever that was that made you feeling this way, you might have, led you to being not fully in control of your emotions. So if that's what happened, Aquarius, please make sure you get in touch with your emotions, okay? Because it's very important, and once you do that, you'll be more balanced, okay? Because in this card, the Strength card is all about controlling the beast within you, okay? And Aquarians, as patient as you are, because you are extremely patient, okay? You are also Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is you, extremely patient. Yes, you are very patient, but you've got this beast within you. So if people push your buttons, I know, I've seen it, you can lose your temper, you can lose your shit, okay? So make sure you control this in the near future, okay? I know it takes a lot of you to show this side of yourself to people, but perhaps that disappointment you've experienced in the past, in the recent past, someone left you in the cold, something didn't work out, and you're blaming yourself for it, okay? Yeah, just make sure you don't lose your composure because of that, okay? Because in the near future, you gotta be able to control your emotions in order to regain balance in your life and be strong in whatever situation you'll be faced with in the next 2 weeks, okay? Now, Aquarians, let's see, how do you see yourself in relation to your situation right now, okay? In relation to the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You taking your time, you're doing your 9-to-5 job, you're being patient, although you might be feeling a bit like, what's the point? I'm not getting anywhere. If you're in a leading position, no one's listening to me, I'm being taken for granted, etc., etc. And this is being influenced by your subconscious mind, okay? Because you're focusing too much on something that didn't work out in the past. But leave the past in the past, Aquarius. This is the present, okay? How do you see yourself in relation to this? You being focused on work, being very careful, considering every single step that's ahead of you. You seeing yourself in the next 2 weeks as the Queen of Wands, okay? And the Queen of Wands is a naturally born leader. Is someone who knows how to get the best out of people, okay? Is someone who is very determined, very goal-oriented, okay? Someone who knows how to get from A to B. So this is, again, very much like you, okay? And someone who, people look up to, okay? So naturally born leader. Yes, this Queen of Wands, she's got a dark side, this dark heart, okay? But I don't really feel like it's you. But if it's you, I'll just tell you what it is. So basically, the Queen of Wands, this card's got a dark side, despite the fact she's lovable. She likes to be in the center of attention when it comes to friends. Whenever she's in a circle of friends, she likes to be the one that attention is on. She knows how to use people, but in a positive way, how to get the best out of people in order to get to her aim, okay? And that's how you see yourself. If you're working with other people, you know what are the strengths, the weaknesses. You are very good with people, okay? You are ruled by your emotions, but you also ruled by your intellect, okay? So it's a good mix, good combination. But going back to the black cat, the Queen of Wands is the kind of energy that one day or one moment might be very happy, bubbling, might be very nice, kind, charming, and the next one might be shouting and screaming at you, and then just switch as if nothing happened. but I don't really think it's you, Aquarians. But if it's you, I'm just telling you what the card is telling me. Watch out, okay, perhaps for that beast within you that comes out now and then when people really push your buttons, okay? But basically the way you see yourself, you know that, you know, you are a naturally born leader, and you know how to achieve your aims and goals, how to complete this particular project you might be given, okay, for the next 2 weeks, what to do, how to do it, and in order to be successful, okay? And people know, Aquarians, that whatever is given to you, whatever people tell you to do, you will always complete it, and you will complete the higher standard that is even above and beyond the standard that is expected, okay? So people really look up to you, and you are aware of this, okay? Now, how do people see you? Okay, people see you with Page of Wands. Again, Aquarians, people see you as someone who can influence their thinking, who can influence everything you come in contact with, okay? You're very innovative, you're very open-minded, and maybe sometimes people may see that your approach to life is a bit childish, if you see what I mean. Because you're so innovative, so open-minded, you know, you are not afraid of, you know, of doing something new. That's how people see you. But for some reasons right now, that's not how you see, you know, right now you feel like, you know, you are being very you like to follow the routine, you're doing the same thing over and over again, okay? But this is not how people see. People see you as you've got this powerful way of influencing people, okay? With Page of Wands, okay? He's very happy to implement something new, to create something new, something that perhaps will change the world, okay? So I think people like that about you, okay? But at the same time, there are certain things that people think that might be childish about you. I don't know, take as resonates with you, okay? Now, what is the universe trying to tell you, Aquarius? Okay, so we've got here the Devil's card, and I know everyone is afraid of this card in the reading, okay? And like I said, this is a general reading, so I'm not focusing as much on love, but general issues. So take it and apply to your situation however it resonates with you. We've got the Devil's card, something unhealthy happening in your life, okay? There might be some external factors, okay? So you see, the universe is trying to tell you, whether you're aware or not, or to tell you the secret of the Devil's card in your life. Basically, you know, you might be chained to someone, might be a relationship, but I feel like it's relationship with your work, okay? Because we've been talking about your work. So you might be feeling like, you know, you've become almost a prisoner of a materialistic world. Maybe you are in a job that pays you lots of money, okay, and you're doing whatever you're doing, but you are not happy with it, but you feel like you can't break away from it because you feel like you're being controlled by the devil, okay? Usually this card is to do with lovers, but I think in this particular situation you are being chained to the devil, and devil indicates addiction, indicates any sort of unhealthy connections, relationships in your life, okay? So you might be in a situation, I feel like it's work related, looking at all of this, that, you know, you feel like, you know, this job doesn't serve you, you know, it's time to walk away from it perhaps, or whatever you're doing right now, but you feel like you won't be able to pay the bills if you walk away from this job, all right? You may be feeling like, you know, it's impossible for you to have a new beginning, okay? You might be, you know, with Knight of Pentacles, I forgot to mention, you might be very resistant to change. You may not want a change, okay? What I want you to know, Aquarius, you are, these two people in this card, they are, yes, they are tight, they're not being attached to the devil. I mean, what I mean by that, they can easily break away because these chains are quite loose, okay? So if you feel like you've been caught up in a vicious circle when you just go to work 9 to 5, you make money, nothing is changing, okay? It's all the same, okay? And if you are not being happy perhaps about something at your work, not being appreciated, not feeling appreciated, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like whatever you've done, it led you to a loss anyway, okay? And made you in a way to lose your temper, lose your composure, okay? Not having your, not being emotionally balanced. If that's what the job brings out in you, then this job is not for you, and it's a time for you to break away from the devil, okay? Because you can do that easily by changing your mindset, okay? Because it's not healthy for you, it's not healthy for you, okay? So take it as resonates with you, but I feel like that's what it is basically, okay? You are, you know, you're being so used to earning perhaps money, that's good in this job, that, you know, that you just don't want to change the job. You don't want to go into something new because you feel like, you know, if you do whatever you've been doing for the last few years, if you do 9 to 5 work, if you do the same task over again, that will keep you secure, and you like safety, okay? You like safety, Aquarius. Okay, now, so let's recap quickly. Perhaps I think I've said enough. I'm not going to recap then. So let's see what is going to happen in the future. Okay, so just a quick reminder, you are right now working, okay, slowly taking your time. You perhaps you are resistant when it comes to changes, any changes in your life. You are taking it slowly. You might be feeling as if the job is not fulfilling, not challenging, okay? But you might be experiencing, you might be also given a new project in your work, and this will lead to high level of stress. So you might need some help of your friends or people around you. You might need to focus on you know, some quality time with your family and friends in order to reduce the level of stress coming your way, okay? And a subconscious level, something didn't work out the way you wanted, okay? You were not happy with it, but it's not too bad. Look, there's still 2 cups standing. So ask yourself, is it really that bad? Can I do something to fix this? In the past, you know, you had your wishes fulfilled. Perhaps you got promoted, you had everything you wanted, and so you perhaps did not expect this disappointment. You didn't expect to be left out in the cold, because this is what's happening right now. Someone turned their back on you, okay? Whether this is your boss or this are your colleagues, something left you feeling very disappointed and hurt. They left you out in the cold. You are being isolated perhaps. So in the near future, of course, it's very important that you keep your emotions in check, that you control the beast within you. You don't lose your temper, okay? Don't let anyone get to you. And the way you see yourself, and you will see yourself as the, you know, leader, naturally born leader, and this is you, yes. Just remember, if this is you in the next 2 weeks, make sure you do not lose sight of people's emotions, okay? Because the Queen of Wands sometimes is so stuck on achieving the goal that she doesn't listen to anyone around her. So make sure you don't get stubborn and a bit big-headed, but you also listen to what people telling you, okay? And the way people see you as, you know, you are someone who's influencing them, and in a strong way, okay? But sometimes they may feel like, you know, you're being unreasonable or childish, okay? But it's a positive card. People feel like, you know, you're pushing things forward in job and work. But at the same time, the universe is telling you, well, if you're not happy, Aquarius, then it's time for you to perhaps change this job, okay? Change this connection you've got with your boss, with your colleagues, okay? If it's not fulfilling, what's the point, okay? You can break away from it. You don't need to be chained to money, okay? You can make money in any other way, Aquarius. You are very, very intelligent. And in the future, watch out, Aquarius, because we got here 5 of Swords. In the future, this card can go in a few ways. I feel like you might be betrayed by someone, by your colleagues, by your boss, okay? Or you might be feeling, and this, I feel like this is what it could be, so please open your ears, okay, Aquarius? you might be feeling as if, you know, nothing can get you. You can say what you like, that you won't be fired from this work, that you can say what you like because you are needed, etc., etc. You might even come across quite big-headed. But hold your horses, Aquarius, hold your horses, because someone who you trust may betray you and may put you in a position when you lose. Okay? So be careful what you say at work, who you say this to, okay? And don't think that nothing can get you, okay? Because it can, okay? So don't feel like, you know, be humble, don't be arrogant. And I'm not saying you are like that, but because you are so intelligent, you're usually a very good employee, okay? You're very, very skilled. And from my experience, you know, you are like a perfect employee. But just because you are a perfect employee, it doesn't mean that you will always have what you want, okay? You may also get fired if you lose your composure at work, if you say things if you say things that you shouldn't have said, if you're being inappropriate. So be very careful with the words you choose, Aquarius, okay? Because you know, you may end up in a situation which you don't think it can actually happen to you, but it could, okay? So please hold your horses in the next 2 weeks, okay? Calm yourself down and be careful with the way you communicate, okay? Be a bit more humble and show compassion to whoever you communicate with, because I know you can be very straightforward, but you know, at work, you can take your emotions out of it. But if you're dealing with someone who's very emotional, okay, they may, you know, they may hold a grudge, okay, and this may come and bite you in the end, Aquarius, okay. Thank you very much. I hope this reading wasn't too long, and I hope you have a lovely early July and mid-July, and I will see you in mid-July. And please go out, have fun, create love, work-life balance. Oh, I forgot to mention one more thing. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers card. Usually it will be love, but I think in this situation, your work situation is basically, is whatever you're doing in your life, your work, is this in tune with you, with your beliefs, okay, with your values, okay? So you might be questioning yourself right now, is this job for me? Does this define who I am, my values? Is this aligned with everything I believe, okay? Yes, so this is what's happening right now. Thank you very much, Aquarians, and have a lovely, lovely July. Bye!